Good day. Welcome to the 5-Minute Lessons with Dan. For our mini lesson for this episode, we will talk about how to measure productivity. This is, once again, a part of a series of talks about the different aspects of improving your team's productivity level. When I was the head of quality for a bank in Saudi, we always go with a quotation that you cannot improve what you cannot measure or what you do not measure. There are unfortunately a lot of companies that I have encountered in my consulting work back here in the Philippines that doesn't really measure the productivity of their people. And even worse, some companies conduct measures just for the sake of compliance. We need to remember that the purpose of measurement is for improvement. How about you? How do you currently measure the productivity of your employees? There are a few ways of crafting your measure. One way is percentage of goals met. One way of determining productivity is to set a goal for each team or department. As an actual example, there is this business development function in Company A. They have a goal of generating 172 new jobs. A couple of weeks ago, we were able to measure that, and they already achieved 97 new jobs through new contracts or upselling. That's around 56.4% achievement, and it was only March. This is what this measure telling us in the context of the year? Number of tasks completed. You can also measure productivity by looking at how many tasks an employee or team member has managed to complete in a specific period. We have an application that we use for our core team in the company, and that application is Trello. It serves many purposes, but one of which is that it's a repository of tasks that are assigned, whether to an individual or to a team. Number two, it's also a way of measuring progress by counting the number of tasks completed for the week versus the planned task for completion. Another measure is revenue per employee. Some companies opt for looking at productivity as an amount of or revenue they generate per employee. For other companies, this is a very good indicator. Adding more people is not always the most helpful strategy. Most of the time, improving and automating your process can be quite useful in improving your productivity. Another example is labor productivity formula. According to the labor productivity formula, productivity equals total output divided by total input. For example, let's say your business generates 100,000 pesos in revenues a month with an input of 1,500 working hours. In that case, your productivity would be 100,000 pesos divided by 1,500 hours, or 66 pesos per hour. How about you? How do you measure the productivity of your team? More importantly, how do you measure your own productivity? Thank you very much for watching our 5-minute lesson for the day. Stay tuned for more lessons. Please take the time to apply what you learn immediately. Have an awesome day.